A lot can change in 50 years, and the Pleasant Valley girls basketball program is the perfect example of a decades-long change for the better. On December 15th, the original PV girls basketball team from 1973 was honored in a celebration of 50 years of PV girls basketball. The first ever girls team returned to their alma mater to watch the Spartans win against North Scott and were given the chance to see their old teammates in a special reunion from their days at PV. In the time since the 1973 team played, girls basketball has made major strides, winning their first ever state championship last year. Along with PV's program, the sport itself has evolved.
Well, it's interesting. Girls basketball in the state of Iowa used to be 6-on-6, and it was a two-sided game. You either played offense or defense, and you never crossed half court. So the evolution of girls basketball in Iowa has been monstrous.
But girls' sports at PV were not always a given. Richard Kuhl, the father of two PV students in 1973, fought tooth and nail with the school board to let girls partake in interscholastic sports, most notably girls basketball. If not for Kuhl, PV girls basketball may never have bloomed into the success it is today.
Well, if you study history, there's just been an evolution of giving women the equal opportunity that boys and men have, whether it's voting, whether it's jobs, and whether it's athletics. It is the things that people have fought for to give all of us the same opportunity that all boys and men have, which all girls and women deserve.
The original team was honored at halftime as the current players lined up to give roses to their predecessors in a touching recognition ceremony. The 1973 team was elated to be back at the place where PV girls basketball planted its roots, and both the new and old teams were able to connect over their shared love of the sport. This year's team was especially touched by the presence of the original girls team and were inspired to see the evolution of the team into what it is today.
It makes me appreciate the game more. I mean, sometimes it's very easy to take the game for granted, and just seeing them come out here and be willing and wanting to come back every 10 years is very humbling.
The meaningful reunion ended with a satisfying finish as the PV girls team defeated North Scott in a 54-22 game. On the surface, girls basketball is just another sport PV excels at. But for parents and players like Kuhl and Clemens, the history of the game is so much deeper. For Pleasant Valley Spartan Shield, I'm Ayah Alsheikha.